Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Passion. If it's your first time here on my channel, I do a lot of entrepreneur, work from home vlogs, day in the life vlogs, lifestyle, and mommy videos. And if you are watching this video, you're watching because obviously because you're pregnant, or someone you know is pregnant, or you're just coming to support me. So I hope you guys do comment, like, and subscribe to my channel if you're new here, and if you're returning, thank you for being a continuous support on my channel. So today I want to be giving a pregnancy update. I know I haven't talked much or did a sit down formal video like what I'm doing today, because I just didn't really have the time yet. I know I just popped up on here saying I'm pregnant. You guys saw the gender reveal vlog and I just popped up pregnant, so I didn't really give you guys any details on the pregnancy or anything like that. So here I go. And just like when I popped up with my son's pregnancy, if you are OG to the channel, you guys already know when I just popped up pregnant with him. I think I did my pregnancy update about 20-21 weeks as well. And just to sum it up, if you guys seen previous vlogs before this, if you don't, please catch up. I did have a miscarriage in between the pregnancies, between my son and then now I'm pregnant with my daughter. And before this pregnancy, I did experience a bladder ovum miscarriage, and I did a vlog on there when I got a DNC surgery and the miscarriage story. It was very traumatic. And then I didn't vlog my second miscarriage. I had another miscarriage around November. We found out on Thanksgiving Day that we were pregnant, and within that same week we ended up miscarrying again. And that was like a chemical pregnancy because it was very early. I was even 5 weeks, and I was still distraught because I just experienced a loss, and then I lost again. But lo and behold, God is still faithful, because within that time of the miscarriage, I ended up finding out I was pregnant again in January. Yeah, in January. I got pregnant in December, but I found out I was pregnant in January. Didn't know I was pregnant. We weren't trying. We actually was taking a break after 2 losses. We were like, okay, we're going to just take a break. Maybe my body's not ready. Maybe I need to lose some weight. I don't know. So, I was eating right and doing whatever I need to do. And then one day I just popped up pregnant. And my cousin bought a pregnancy test. I took it and it was like, pregnant. Like clear as day, I was pregnant. And so I just thank God that I'm here at this moment. And we are now 21 weeks pregnant. And it's a blessing to make it this far, the halfway mark, and we're almost done, with the pregnancy. So I want to just go ahead and get into it to talk about my symptoms within 21 weeks now, or throughout this whole entire pregnancy. I know in the beginning I experienced a lot of bleeding, and of course it was scary because, me losing, having a miscarriage and things like that, it was just like bringing back traumatic experiences. But if you guys are OG and have watched my previous pregnancy update with my son, I realized I experienced bleeding with him as well, and I had all these scares happening, and I'm like, well, I guess it's just something that my body does when the placenta is implanting. And so I started experiencing it about 5 weeks, so I was kind of nervous. So from 5 to 13 weeks, I really had a lot of spotting, but it was from a subchronic hemorrhage. But it was very small, nothing too alarming, too big. They were just monitoring it, and basically it's like a cyst, not a cyst, like a blood clot, and it just bled through. So the bleeding was from the implantation, and also the little what I was calling it again, y'all, pregnancy brain. What was it called? Oh, the little blood clot. So it was basically bleeding through. And so I think that cleared up about 14 weeks, 15 weeks. I was done bleeding, thank you Jesus. And so now we're here at 21 weeks, and I am pregnant with a baby girl, and I'm just so happy and blessed that I was able to have this. During this pregnancy is definitely different from my son. My son, his pregnancy was easy breezy, like cool. Like I didn't really have much symptoms. I was just really lazy with him, very fatigued. With this pregnancy, I have my fatigue moments, but I do feel like I have more energy. But the difference with this pregnancy, I experienced morning sickness with this pregnancy versus my son, where I was nauseous. Everything I eat made me sick. Smells, oh my gosh, everything stinks to me. Like the smells of things that I normally like, even my perfume or deodorants, everything smelled so terrible. I was experiencing a lot of saliva, spitting, acne. Even today I still get acne. It was just a lot different. What else? I did start showing early like I did with my son, because the way I carry, I just, for some reason, I get very bloated in the first trimester that it's so hard to even try to hide the pregnancy. And then even from being bloated, and then when I finally do show a belly bump, it's like I'm gonna show you guys my stomach in a second when I stand up. My navel's already out, sticking out, but I just can't control that. That's just how my body is. And plus, this is my technically 4th pregnancy, 2nd baby, so my body is just like, she knows what to do. You're pregnant, let's start expanding, move the uterus up, girl, let's get to work, let's make this baby. And so my body just knows what to do. And then, you know, after your first child, you know, you so fast eat already anyway. So so that definitely happened in this pregnancy. We did do an ultrasound. I had plenty of ultrasounds during this pregnancy, especially in the beginning, because of the pregnancy scares, the bleeding, try to make sure, you know, nothing bad was happening. But thank by the grace of God, nothing happened. I do have some ultrasound pics I want to show you guys. These are baby girl ultrasound pics, and these are like some 3D photos. I'm not going to show you her face all the way, but I do have some 3D photos of her, and she looks just like her brother. And then, oh, well, like my husband, I should say, so all my children look like him. And then these are some photos, a profile photo, her hand up covering her face. She didn't want to show her face. And then her little footprint, and it's a girl. And so I just thank God that, you know, we're here at this moment, and you guys see my little baby. I love her so much, and I'm so excited to meet her, and I'm just grateful. I mean, if y'all hear me talking about God all through this video, listen, it was only God. I'm so grateful to be at this moment. So yeah, we went to her anatomy scan. She measured out perfectly, measuring on time. So that's basically what happened so far. I did do an early gestational diabetes test. If you guys can recall from my other videos, with my son, when I was pregnant with him, I did develop gestational diabetes, but we didn't catch it until the 3rd trimester towards the end. And so, you know, God forbid, you know, I've been trying my best to eat right during this pregnancy. I'm not perfect by far. Now I know what kind of foods that really put the extra weight on me, like bread, pasta, rice. I try to limit my intake on that, because when I overindulge in it makes it, I mean, like, y'all, the scale jumps 5 pounds to 10 pounds quick. And so I try to, sorry y'all, and so I try to not eat as much bad food, try to eat more healthier. And like I said, you know, we have our cravings, and I indulge in my cravings. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna sit here and make it look like I'm just perfect. I don't indulge. I indulge when I feel like I want to eat what I'm craving. But anyway, I try to eat more healthier, because I don't want to develop gestational diabetes again. But in the event that I do, you know, I'm already aware of what helped me with my son. My gestational diabetes, I didn't have to be put on insulin. I was definitely diet controlled, so it was basically controlled by my diet and exercising. And so right now I've been implementing that daily. Like, I take 2 walks a day, in the morning and in the evening, because I live in Florida, so it's so hot. I try not to walk when it's like piping hot outside. I know yesterday my husband and I and our son, we went to the park. I walked around the little walking trail, and I just try to stay active, walking and moving my body, because I do work from home as well, as you guys already know. I'm always home in my office upstairs sitting down. I'm not really physically active, so I try to get up, like, just move my body, stay being, you know, active. And plus, the benefits of being active is, when it's time to deliver, easier, faster labor. And then plus, your second child, they said it's always quick when you have a baby. So let's see how true that is. Also, my doctor did mention that, you know, I passed the first gestational diabetes test, by the way, thank you God, but I have to do another one, I think about 24 through 26 weeks pregnancy. I have to do another gestational diabetes test to see if anything changed, if my body is still, you know, able to process glucose and all the things like that. And so once I do that test, if I pass, or when I pass, we're going to speak that in existence, you know, I don't have to worry about the gestational diabetes. But yet they're going to still monitor me, because like I said, with my son, I developed it at the end of the pregnancy. So I was like, I believe 32, 33 weeks pregnant, and it was like, dang, I'm already in 3rd trimester, and they end up developing, because I think I had like a little scare where I had to get rushed to the hospital because my sugars was spiking high, like, I mean, over the 200s. So it was dangerous. But nonetheless, I don't have diabetes. I was pre-diabetic, but I end up bringing my A1C numbers down, because I did a lot of dieting, exercising, losing a lot of weight. I had gained 60 pounds with my son. I lost all of that weight. I breastfed, I exercised, I worked out, and I'm going to do the same thing with my daughter. I gained some weight now with my daughter, probably about 20 pounds so far, and I'm trying to not gain 60 and try to hit the 30 mark, and that's it. But at the end of the day, I'm not even counting calories. I'm trying to eat healthier, but I'm not trying to count the weight or look at the scale as much, and it discourages me because I know me, I can lose the weight fast, but I just don't want to gain it too, you know, crazy. So I'm just trying to maintain just being healthy throughout this pregnancy. Lord's will, you know, that He keep us through it. My doctor do have me on a baby aspirin now, and that's supposed to help, you know, with your thin your blood or whatever for preeclampsia precaution purposes. I didn't have preeclampsia with my son. However, I did have an elevated blood pressure towards the end of the pregnancy, and then they ended up inducing me, and we had the baby early. I had my son about 36 weeks, 6 days, going to 37 weeks, and so I ended up having an induction. I want to have a water labor naturally this time, but we don't know what's going to happen. I do want to go in labor naturally where my water breaks on its own. She's ready to come and it's more smoother, because when I had the Pitocin, y'all, and I got a pregnancy story or labor story on my channel. You guys go ahead and watch that video too. It's a lot of pregnancy videos prior with my son, and with him it was very traumatic for me because, for one, he was diabetic baby, so bigger babies with wider shoulders. He got stuck in the birth canal, and plus the induction, the Pitocin, the contractions like 10 times worse. And so I want to be able to, you know, contract and start going into labor naturally, Lord's willing. But they did mention C-section this time. I'm not going to opt for it automatically, even though, because my last experience was so traumatic, I'm like, you know what, I just want to go ahead and just let me get the baby out. However, at the same time, I don't want to have surgery. So I'm just trying to stay healthy and be positive. I know it's painful during labor, and I'm just, sometimes it gives you that type of anxiety, like, oh my gosh. But I was like, you know what, I just got to go through that to get my princess here, so I have to just go through it. But that will be last. So I had to re-record this again because clearly my camera ended up cutting off in the middle of the video. And basically, I think the last thing I said, I was talking about, you know, I wanted to have a natural birth or whatever. So that was about it. I don't know what else I said after that, y'all. The camera cut everything out. But that was basically, that sums up my 21 weeks of my pregnancy experience so far. If you guys have any questions, I mean, comment down below. I'm trying to gain a community of moms. Like, you know, I love other moms and mompreneurs and, you know, just women in general. So I do want to surround myself and gather myself around other women. So if you have a story you like to tell, if you're 21 weeks and your baby's due in October like mine, go ahead and comment down below. Let's talk. Let's build a community of mommies where we can have a safe place to come together and just talk about our pregnancy, talk about our children. I do want to start implementing some toddler baby content too, because I'm pregnant with a toddler, y'all. I mean, I'm about to have 2 under 3. I mean, like, come on, guys. So I definitely want to gain a community. I want to show you guys my stomach. I'm not going to rant because I ran it for a long time in the other video and it got cut off. So I'm going to go ahead and really thank you guys for watching this video today. I hope you guys subscribe and comment and like and share this video. And I'm going to be doing more pregnancy updates throughout the pregnancy. So if I miss anything in this video, I'll update you. If you have any questions, like I said, comment down below. But until next time, it was a pleasure talking to you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video.